Good evening, everyone. I trust you had a wonderful weekend, and as we prepare for the new week, it's apparent that we look at what pairs that we want to be looking at for the new week. The first pair that caught my eye is on the EURJPY, where though we have a reversal structure building up at the moment, but I still think that price might move further to the eyesight, considering this engulfing candle we found here on the 19th of April. So the first thing we'll notice on the daily time frame is that price has been on a bullish momentum since the beginning of March. As we can see, we had strong bullish momentum as price continued to find higher highs. Now, on the daily time frame, we really don't have any structure that we can play around with at this point in time. So, scaling down to the 4 hours time frame, the first thing I noticed on the 4 hours time frame is a uniform bullish trend line, which I'm going to draw, pulling out my line chart, and we have something like this on the, let's see. Okay, we had something like this. So this is what I noticed on the 4 hours time frame as we continue to see price action since the breakout of that trend line. Mid-March, we continue to see price rejecting that line to the upside and at the same time respecting that bullish trend line. Even though we had a little bit break below, price still continue to find higher highs in this regard. So now with this trend line identify, it is important we identify where our key level is going to be. And if we zoom closely into what has been happening since the later part of March, we'll notice that price action has been since price rejected 137 area a couple of times, and this area appeared to be a key level. And the reason why that is just because it has been a consistent resistant level in the past days. And if we look closely, we will see something like this right on the 137 area, which is also a very strong psychological level. Moment, let me label this. Okay, so we have a strong psychological level on 137 area. Back to our line chart. Okay, so this area, this level, will definitely be our guide going into the coming week. Let me extend this a little bit so that okay, good. So this will be our guide going into the new week. Now, if we look at what happened since the breakout of this key level, which happened on the 19th of this month, we saw that price since the breakout, we begin to see a kind of decline in momentum as price hardly found a higher high. And since the 140 area was hit, price broke back down into the 138.5 area, after which we saw a consolidation phase happening. So with this structure identified here, I want to see this area as a reversal pattern, which can definitely be um, the beginning of the retracement of this impulse leg. and we'll be looking at this impulse leg to retrace into the, this impulse leg to retrace into probably around the between 50 to 78.6% retracement before we start seeing reversal structures that will send price to the upside. So let me give that reversal pattern a key level, a neckline rather, so that we can, okay, we have a neckline around here on the reversal pattern, which is around 138, 138.690 thereabout. So let me give it a purple instead so that we, okay. So with the reversal structure found here, let me place it well. We're looking forward to a breakdown of the scale of this neckline, which it's evident has been trying to happen in the latter part of last week, and we're looking for a rejection of that area to send price below the key level, probably below the key level to touch the below the trend line to touch the key level, where we might be seeing a reversal structure, a breakout of structure that will give us a signal and a confirmation to the upside. So in this regard, if we move down to a much lower time frame, we will see things much clearer. And the one thing we want to be looking for is this. It's very possible that we see a decline at the beginning of the new week where price comes into this trend line and gives us the impression that it wants to start moving to the upside, but to find a rejection of the neckline where might send price crashing below that bullish trend line into a key level, after which probably we might be looking for a reversal structure in the form of whatever reversal pattern we have that might come up, a breakout of structure, which could be a signal, a retest of that neckline, then a confirmation or two to the upside. So on this pair, we want to hold on and let's see how price reacts to the current structure in the market, and this will now determine how we are going to take this trade. One, we have one opportunity in the sense that we could take a sell opportunity, which we have with a potential of around 150 pips profit, or we wait for the bullish momentum to happen in the form of a rejection of this neckline to the upside, and then we can actually take more advantage of the bullish run. So, but I'm still leaning towards the bullish momentum, considering the fact that if we go to the 4 hours time frame, we notice the significant bullish trend line that we identified, and this is definitely going to be our guide going into the new week. So I will pause the video here, and whatever happened during the course of the early part of the week, um, I would I will share my updates at the comment below on my TradingView account, and when it is necessary to take a trade, I would let you know. Thank you for watching, and do have a wonderful night rest.